I'm giving an opinion that a pellet from that shotgun followed that line and struck the tree.
And yet you don't even know the cone and the rate of expansion of a shotgun.
Nothing
How
to
can
do
you
with
get
a
that
single
opinion?
pellet.
You don't need to know that. So because what you have
Tell
here, you got a
Tell
hole in the
son.
window, and we have a slide for it. There's a hole in the window. There's a impact mark on the tree.
If
That
you're only
pellet
concerned with
traveled
one
straight
pellet, you're
distance
not talking
between
about
those 2
spread.
points.
Spread is
Right. And 2
2
multiple
points
pellets.
forms a line. You don't
Yeah,
need to know the
he's following the
spread.
trail of
I mean,
one bullet.
that's actually what happened was a
That's what
pellet
he's saying.
came out of that gun. It passed through the victim. It went through a hole in the window and it hit the tree.
How do you know then? How do you know it passed through the victim? How do you know that?
Well, it has 9 pellets in the shotgun. Paul had 1 pellet in his shoulder. Sled recovered 7. I recovered 9. So I recovered the last pellet.
All right, so how do you know that?
I beat Sled.
How do you know that? What are you basing that on? What you just testified to, what are you basing that on?
Well, when I looked at the sled records, they found 7 pellets, or that went through his body. They didn't find all the pellets, but he had 8 entrance wounds. He had 7 exit wounds. They found 1 pellet in his body, so that's 8. But we know the manufacturer puts 9. When I went to the crime scene in October 19 of 2021, the 9th buckshot pellet was in the window frame.
Oh my God.
How do you know that was the 9th buckshot pellet that went through? Did you
Sled's
analyze
butt.
it?
That's what he just said.
Well,
Did you analyze it?
I didn't analyze it,
Okay.
but
Are you assuming?
Objection, Your Honor. Not allowing him to answer the question. He said, I didn't analyze it, but, and then he interrupted him.
Allow him to answer.
I didn't hear the but.
He did say
Go
but.
ahead.
so the window got shot, right? Most of the pellets went through the window. Some of the pellets went through the little white parts of the window. There was 1 pellet that Sled didn't recover, and the reason is it was under kind of the lip. You know how where you pick up on a window, there's a thing where you put your fingers. It was under that, but still there. So you have a pattern of buckshot pellets like this big. And so you got 9 holes basically, or 8, because there's 1 pellet left in the victim, right? So
How many?
9 minus the 1, so you have 8. There are 8 holes in that window. In my world, that's a very high probability that those are the pellets that came from the buckshot that injured Paul Murdaugh.
2 slides forward. 2 slides forward.
Wow.
What's this big thing here at the bottom?
That's your
Big
ego.
opening. Exhibit 47.
You talking about the missing glass?
Yeah, what is that?
It's missing glass.
All right. How many pellets went through there?
I'd have to go back and look at my notes, but I counted for every pellet, except for the one that was missed by the crime scene investigators, which is under the. I'd have to go back and look at my notes, but I counted for every pellet, except for the one that was missed by the crime scene investigators, which is under the.
What's
Missed by the crime
let's
scene
talk about that. How many
investigators.
grains was the pellet you located on the windowsill?
I appreciate
I
that.
never waited.
Do you see the
Again, how
shade
do
he
you
threw
know
back
it
at
came from there?
Sled?
Do you really know it came from there, or are you assuming it came from there?
All my opinions are at a very high confidence level. Yes.
Well, we're going to go through them.
You're gonna sound like a
Wow.
dick here, man. Slow down.
No formal trainings. Is
I
that
would
correct?
I would disagree with all of that.
You can't
Because
rely on the
again,
coroner?
you know, it doesn't take a pathologist. There's a small entry wound in Paul's chest. So all 9 pellets enter. 1 remains in his body. 8 leave his body.
You are sitting
Right.
here
But you're
opining
not
about
pathologist
pathology.
to count
Is
to
that
9,
correct?
are you?
You
I
got to
don't
let him
see how
answer.
that's pathology. That's simple math.
Okay.
It's 9 minus 1 is 8.
Oh. You see, I feel bad for
exhibit-
this lawyer
I don't know
because
what page this is,
Alex
exhibit
won't do
81 or
mercy
80?
kills because he doesn't have the cojones to do it. And he needs a mercy kill right here.
If my tail was broken, would you kill me?
It's only gonna get worse from here.
And he has a lot more ground to cover. We have a lot more time with this.
Oh, he's probably gonna get to the 2 shooters on the,
All right,
on the video.
reverse it. Go,
Too.
we'll
It's
start
gonna
there.
be great.